King's Gambit. With Geralt's help, both Hjalmar and Cerys had defied death and won glory, greatly improving their chances in the race for Skellige's throne. Crach decided the news was an excellent excuse to host a great feast, during which skalds would sing the praises of the young Craites, and tables laden with mead and meat would sway those islanders who were still undecided, convincing them to support this generous and powerful family. Geralt was also invited to the celebration, where he was to receive a token of Crach's gratitude. A Skellige saying holds that at a good feast, blood and mead flow in equal measure. Sadly, it seems someone took the saying literally and orchestrated a terrible massacre during the banquet at Cerys. Between the third and fourth courses of roast ram, massive, enraged bears suddenly appeared amidst the merrymakers. Before the hooch-dazed warriors could draw their weapons, the animals tore dozens of guests to shreds, including most of the claimants to the throne. Geralt managed to save most of the other attendees, but could do nothing to stop the torrent of accusations and calumnies directed at Crach once the dust had settled. The other Jarls accused him of conspiring to put one of his own on the throne. If Craite could not prove his innocence, his family would forever lay buried beneath a mountain of shame. Hjalmar and Cerys immediately took action, each in their own way. If he wanted to investigate how the massacre had come to pass, Geralt would need to choose which Craite to support. In the end, Geralt decided to help Hjalmar. Like him, the Witcher felt there was no time to go over everything with a fine-toothed comb. They had to act now, while the trail was still fresh. Geralt rode off with Hjalmar to the Wildkarl's village, located in the wildest Skellige highlands. Young Craite was convinced these mysterious warriors had transformed into the bears that massacred the Cerys feastgoers. It turned out his intuition had not led them astray. Geralt found a hidden passage in the village leading to a vast cavern. When they entered it, the whole gruesome riddle unraveled before their very eyes. The dark legends about the Wildkarls were true. Geralt and Hjalmar saw this for themselves when they got a hidden peek at a terrifying ritual in which a man who wished to join the ranks of this bizarre warrior society let a bear devour him alive. Geralt tried to get the druid who conducted the ceremony to tell him who was responsible for the Cerys massacre. The druid refused to answer, and Hjalmar showed that it was vengeance more than testimony that interested him. He killed the druid, who took the knowledge of his patron's identity with him to the grave. Though Hjalmar was not able to uncover who stood behind the massacre at Cerys, the testimony he and Geralt provided clearly showed the hosts had not had a hand in it, and that those murdered during the feast had been properly avenged, thus clearing the Craite family name of all suspicion. Crach and his children were still far from safe, however. The traitor responsible for the bloodshed remained at large, uncaptured, and ready to strike again.